Hi students, I'm here with my niece Afton and my nephew Jagger, and we're here to do a simulation on bird beak natural selection. Afton here is a spoonbill bird. She has a spoon for a beak. I'm a fork beak bird, and my brother over here has chopsticks. He is going to be a pointed beak bird. You could also use tweezers if you don't have chopsticks at home. This is going to look a little bit differently because you are all going to be doing this in different settings. So each of you just have to find at least one type of food within your group that you could use to make an island. For me and my family, we're going to be doing all three types of beaks at the same time. But at home, you will have to do one beak at a time and set your timer for 30 seconds. You'll collect data and then you'll do your next type of beak. We've placed 20 rubbery gummy bears on our plate. This is for our first island. This is called Gummy Island. And we're going to set a timer for 30 seconds and see which beak can get the most food. I'm going to pause this right here for a second. Big. Okay, so here we go. Our timer is set for 30 seconds. You got the timer, Josh? You can only get one food at a time and put it into your stomach, which is your bowl. On your mark, get set, go. Go. Okay. You can just use your hand, Afton. See how many fruits you can get into your stomach. No, use your spoon, but you gotta use your hand. Okay, so we got the forks coming in, we got the chopsticks coming in. Which beak is gonna be the most highly evolved?
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, Afton. Oh, there's the timer. Okay. Now we're going to count up our fruits and we're going to add them to our data table. So we're going to scroll down to our gummy island, the spoon beak. How many did you get, spoon beak?
Just two.
Just two. Okay, number of fruits. So we're going to put 2. Fork beak, that's me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fruits. And how much did the chopstick beak have?
You got 3 fruits.
3 fruits.
And you can eat one of the fruits now if
The
you
chop
want.
beak. Now these are all the same species of bird. They just have variations of beaks. And we're going to see what happens in the next generation. So the spoon beak, who has the least number of fruits, doesn't have enough food to survive. So she's going to die out. The fork beak is surviving and thriving because they got the most food, so they're going to reproduce a lot. And the chopstick beak is surviving, but not enough energy to reproduce.
Hanging on.
So we're going to put 0 birds in the next generation for spoons. Forks, we're going to have an extra bird, so you're going to become a fork bird, Afton. And the same number of birds.
Hey, not more than 1.
And the kids here are eating the fruits. Okay, so now in the next generation, we're going to try this one more time on Gummy Island. Put your foods back in the center. And we're going to have 2 fork beaks this time. So if you guys are doing this at home, you're going to have to use both hands in your second round for whichever of your birds thrived in the first round. 30 seconds on the clock. You got it set?
Yes. Go.
Yes. Ready, set, go.
Hey, no hands.
Oh, this is a decapitated gummy. Waiting for that timer to go. Oh, the chopstick beak is making a comeback here. Okay, and the timer went off.
Hey, that bird was using his hands.
So for round 2 on Gummy Island, the spoon beak was already a goner. So the spoon had already been eliminated from the population. So we're just going to put not applicable for amount of food. The fork beaks, were the fork beaks right after? Between the two of us, we got 13 fruits. And the chopstick beak made a good comeback, 7 fruits, but still not quite enough. So this generation, the fork beak thrives. And the chopstick beak is a goner. We got dies on that one. So in generation 3, we're going to have most of the population is going to have fork beaks. Okay, so the environment helps select the fork beak in that bird population. Now, of course, this looks a little differently when you're doing one beak at a time from home, but that's okay. Each of you in your group is going to be doing a different island and sharing your data with each other so you can see which beak is selected in each of the environments. You should have the same type of beaks across the group. We're going to show you one more island here. I had set up a spaghetti island and a frou-frou island, which is a marble food island. So we'll show you spaghetti island now. Okay, I want to go full screen here. Did it? Hold on, I'm trying to make this full screen. How did I do that before, Afton? Here we are, and this time we are on Skinny Island, where the main food source is spaghetti. Same birds exist on this island. It's all angry birds, but different types of beaks. We got spoon beak, fork beak, and chopstick beak. And we again are going to have 30 seconds to collect as much food as we can with our different types of beaks. So 30 seconds is on the clock. Now remember, this is the next person in your group's island. So each person in the group has a different island with the food source they have at their house. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. Remember, you can only get one at a time. No multi-dipping here. Josh, you should be able to get some with that beak. That's the point. One of them has to have an advantage.
Why? I can't get
No one seems to be getting the skinny food. We might not have any survivors in this island. Make sure you put it into your stomach. Oh boy, we're making a mess. Oh goodness, that was a hard one. Okay, so back to our table. It looks like our chopstick beak is the winner here. How many pieces of food did you get, chopstick beak?
5 pieces of food.
Chop beak is what I call them. The chopstick bird. 5 pieces of food. Did you get any, Afton?
No.
No food in the spoon beak stomach. Spoon beak and fork beak got 1. Spoon beak 0. So the spoon beak dies off. Fork beak survives, but not enough energy to reproduce. And the chopstick beak survives and reproduces. That means they're fit. Okay. And then the next generation.
Look, I'm raising this.
So when I write thrive, it means survives and reproduces. And the next generation, you'll have to do the chopstick beak twice, the fork beak once, and spoon beak you don't do at all. And then you're going to repeat each of those. You do the fork beak round, and then you can do each of your round twice for your chopstick beaks to get your total number of fruits and figure out the final calculation.
Hey, wait.
Wait a second, wait for the timer. For the final round, we are now on Frou-Frou Island, where the main food source is marble. Same beaks. So this is your group number 3, whatever food they had at their house. It doesn't have to be marbles and spaghetti and gummy bears. It can be whatever you guys have. You just have to make sure you have the same beaks across all 3 islands. And we're going to set the timer. 30 seconds. Here's our last one. Same beak individuals. Here we go. Okay. Put those beaks. Put those in your stomach. Oh, I missed my stomach. Get one after. Put one in your stomach. Come on, after, get one. Okay. And for our final round, hold on a second, Tiger. The chopstick Beak got 0 food, so they're going to be the dying off bird trait. Spoon Beak, how many did you get?
1.
1. So she survived, but not enough energy to reproduce. And the fork Beak got 2. So on that Fruit Island, where marbles are the food source, the best adaptation is to have a fork beak. The next generation is going to have more birds with fork beaks until most of the population is fork beak birds. Thank you for joining us. Say bye, Afton.
Bye. Bye.
Tiger wants to say bye too.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I know that was a lot going on there, but I just wanted to show you a little bit how this works. The way that it's going to be different in your group is that each of the group members is a different island. You just have to find some type of food source at your house that you can use and put 20 of that food on a plate. And then you're going to collect individual data and share it with your group. So you only have to do one data table individually. That's your island's data, and then you're going to share what you got with your other group members for the other 2 islands. When you answer in the analysis questions, you should, you can choose any of the 3 islands to talk about, as long as you make it clear which island you're referring to when you talk about who is most adapted for that environment. Now keep in mind, these were all the same species, they just had a variation of traits due to mutation, and some of those beaks got selected for. Okay, thank you very much, and I look forward to trying this out in class this week.